guys, Andrew here at Verb. Last week we got our first look at the new Silver Cross Dune. Today we're gonna dive into the Reef, which is kind of its big brother. Now, if you saw my last video, there's gonna be a lot of similarities with the Dune, but we'll also list out a couple differences between the two and see which may be a better fit if you are trying to decide between these two strollers. So if you aren't familiar, Silver Cross is a high-end stroller brand out of England. I believe they're one of, if not the oldest stroller brands in the world. They make strollers in what's generally considered the premium tier, and they're in a class alongside other options like Nuna, Cybex, Bugaboo, and UPPAbaby. So while the Dune is their new mid-size compact option, the Reef is gonna be their full-size multi-terrain stroller that can support littles up to 55 pounds. Now, just like the Dune, it is newborn ready straight out the box, and the seat can convert into a newborn carriage without any add-ons. But in that lie flat mode, the seat can also be paired with their optional newborn pod or their full first bed carry cot, which is something I absolutely love because it is overnight sleep approved. I do know a lot of families opt for bassinet options instead of sticking with an infant car seat, so that's great for them. While it's not as small as the compact carry cot of the Dune, the option of having an all-around newborn sleep space in and out of the home is awesome. And as a bonus, there is that adjustable ventilation to maximize airflow as we are getting ready to usher in a hot Texas summer. On that note, Silver Cross has tons of accessories from bags to adapters and foot muffs, but I do want to point out that I am a sucker for singles with ride-along boards as opposed to getting full-on doubles. I personally think that it's a fun way to add that extra bit of longevity and make your buy last a little bit longer through those later toddler stages. Moving on, the seat and canopy are effectively the same as the Dune, and if you haven't seen my review on that already, I'll get into it again in just a second, but I will say that if we're just talking about seats alone, after reviewing the Comet, the Dune, and now the Reef here, and comparing it to the seats of other strollers like Evenflow, Peg Perigo, Nuna, and whatever, I think Silver Cross makes the best seats in the market. Like, forget the chassis and everything, just the seats alone, they're winning. The seat is rocking their Genius harness system with easy to adjust straps and a magnetic buckle, so no more pinched fingers there, love to see it. From the back, you can move the straps north or south without having to rethread as your little one grows. And as we covered with the Dune, you have the option to go either forward or rear facing with the seat. The canopy can unzip for extra sun coverage, has mesh peep windows for added visual and ventilation, and an added pull-out shade, which is super helpful for that late afternoon sun. It also comes with a sun sail, much like we saw with the Dune. And all the fabrics on the stroller were made with recycled material, but don't be confused because recycled does not mean that they sacrificed on quality. All the fabrics feel very comfortable to the touch. You'll notice at the bottom are the larger wheels at the back and the front, and this is where you're gonna find the main difference with the Dune and the Reef. The wheels, they boast a larger circumference and are designed to take on more terrain and navigate uneven pavement, cobblestones, or just, those muddy paths with a little more ease. And like the Dune, it is paired with individual suspension to maximize comfort. Now, the brake is very clean and simple to engage and disengage. Other strollers with brake pedals that are situated in the middle can often be accidentally stepped on, but because the handlebar has you a little bit further back, it creates more separation, and that's never an issue. At the top is your telescoping handlebar, which is adjustable with one hand. Now, looking at the fold, in either rear or forward facing mode, you'll start by raising the seat to 90 degrees, then pressing the button atop the seat to get it fully collapsed. Under your handlebar is the lever to fold the chassis itself. When collapsed, it does self-stand without the need to rest on the handlebar, so that's a great thing right there. You just need to make sure that the wheels aren't turned inward or anything like that by accident, or else it might tip a little bit. Now, another key difference is gonna be the weight and the profile. The Dune is their signature compact, so it's a couple pounds lighter than the Reef and about 15% smaller when folded. But overall, you're gonna be happy if you register for either the Dune or the Reef. It's Silver Cross, so at this point, you know that you're probably gonna get an attractive option with them. But between the Dune and the Reef, which should you buy? So the Dune retails for $9.59. You can find the Reef for $10.59. So they're both pretty much in line with other premium options in its class. I think for city living, you may want to lean more toward the Dune since it's a little bit more compact. And if you're in the burbs, I spend up on the Reef for that added terrain versatility. They both push well. I'm not saying that one maneuvers better than the other, but you're able to tackle more terrain with that Reef, which is to be experienced outside of cities a little bit more. Now, I'll be honest, I'm still only a couple of weeks into using Silver Cross options versus years with Up a Baby, Mockingbird, Nuna. So stay tuned for more longer comparison videos down the line. Again, everything is linked below for you. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button down there. It looks like a thumbs up. For more videos and reviews for young families, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video and come back for the next one. God bless. Later.